Good news from Delhi. American clothing brand Gap has arrived in India. With over 1,700 stores worldwide, this 45-year-old US retailer plans to open 40 stores in India over the next 5 years. I visited Gap's first outlet in New Delhi.
I'm head of franchise for Gap, and I'd like to say I'm really excited, and hello India, finally here.
Gap, the iconic American brand synonymous with denim and sweatshirts, is opening for business in India from the Select City Mall in New Delhi. So keen was the mall to back Gap that it vacated the popular baby store, mother care and bookshop Crossword to provide 11,000 square feet of retail space for Gap's India debut. Gap has come to India with an exclusive franchise arrangement with Arvind Lifestyle, which also has joint ventures with Gap's competitors like Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, and licensing arrangements with brands like Nautica, Arrow, and US Polo.
We believe that our current scope is around 30 to 40 stores. So timeline-wise, it all depends on the quality of the real estate, finding the right location. Even though we know the malls we want to be in today, it's still going to take some time to secure that great real estate that we need for the brand.
The relationship between Arvind and Gap goes back 2 decades and was stitched via exports. Gap is relying on its local partners' knowledge of the market and pricing. Old Navy and Banana Republic, 2 other popular brands of the NYSE-listed Gap Inc., may also enter India via exclusive licensing arrangements with Arvind.
So there's nothing specifically designed for India, but what you will always see is obviously depending on the size of the store. So if you go down Fifth Avenue in New York, it's a much larger store, you're going to see a much wider assortment. But in terms of consistency, it's a very globally consistent range, so hopefully you'll have the same experience that you would do traveling in most parts of the world. And we didn't want to have 1 or 2 stores here. We wanted to be able to put the scale behind the business, and to do that you need to be priced right. So I think you're going to find it very competitive price. I don't think people are going to be disappointed with the way we're positioned.
Meanwhile, Arvind's retail portfolio has been growing at 33%, and it's on the prowl to sign on other international brands. It's also been bitten by the e-commerce bug. In New Delhi, Naitara Rai. The e-commerce boom has undoubtedly impacted traditional brick-and-mortar retailers' businesses, but the likes of international brands like Gap, H&M and IKEA are keeping shop owners on their toes. Let's slip into a short break. On the other side, we'll head to Mumbai and tell you how Devendra Fadnavis is launching a housing fund that's inspired by the Provident Fund. Stay tuned.